What's been like the best moment here so far?
The best, I would say this year, Coach Beamer be like, y'all might have heard him say it in the interviews or the clips or whatever, when he be talking to this is why y'all came back. Y'all came back for moments like this and games like this, and he absolutely right.
You're Mr. Do-It-All. Playing tight end in the SEC.
It's tough.
Hard. It's tough. You got to handle pass protection, runs, routes. You got to know a lot of stuff in the offense. You're pretty much like right underneath the quarterback.
You next under the quarterback. Yeah.
We got the bowl game coming up. Lots of excitement around, the program and just the team itself. What's something that you're looking forward to?
Like I keep saying this, but being old, I'm gonna be from being old to being the young guy.
Mm-hmm.
But just seeing all the guys enjoying it.
Yeah.
Just seeing all the guys enjoying the trip, for the guys that's going bowling for the first time, actually getting that taste of what it is and what it's like. Because it's hard to get there.
Yeah, it is.
It's hard to go bowling and actually going to a good bowl and, being with all the guys. I just want to see their reaction to that.
Hey, everybody. Whether you're tired from tailgating or scoring touchdowns, there's nothing more important than a good night's sleep. It's time to upgrade your sleep at River Mattress Company, the Low Country's mattress experts. At River Mattress, not only will you find the top national brands, but you'll have an expert to help guide you through the process in finding that perfect night's sleep. Not to mention, with their low price guarantee, you'll sleep well knowing you're getting the best value in the game. So why settle for anything less than a championship level sleep? Visit MayRiverMattress.com or stop by their local Bluffton showroom today. River Mattress Company, where the Low Country goes to sleep. What's going on? I'm Luke Doty, current Gamecock football player. Join us each week as we talk Gamecock football with current and former Gamecock football players right here on 1801 Media. Welcome back to the Whole 9 Yards podcast. I'm your host, Luke Doty. Got Mr. Do-It-All with me today, Josh Simon. Josh, coming off of a big win to end the regular season, bringing the Palmetto Cup home back to Columbia. What was that like, just playing in that environment in Death Valley?
It was a little more than I expected, honestly. Once everybody got out there and kickoff happened, I was like, yeah, we in it now. We in it now. And it being Death Valley right up the road, It was, surreal.
Then getting back, what was it, like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock?
Early, right?
Yeah, it was early. And you got like the whole city of Columbia there.
Outside waiting. Yeah. That was lit, man.
That's an experience that, you only get once or twice in a lifetime.
Right. Not a lot of people get to experience that, man. Just with college football now, everywhere college football will take you and the people you meet, not too many people get to experience that stuff. That's the other side of it that a lot of folks don't see.
Yeah. So take us back to your Hilltopper days. You had a great career there. You blew up in 2022. Kind of put yourself on the map and set yourself up to come play ball in the SEC. What was that transition like for you?
The transition from Conference USA to the SEC, I said it before. It was like, you hear the phrases, how quick a play is. It might be in Conference USA, it was maybe, don't quote me, not exact, figuratively speaking, 5-6 seconds maybe. The windows for passing open a little longer. You know what I'm saying? The holes. It's gonna be there a little while longer. And then I came here, and man, everything got cut down about a second or two. The windows was closing faster. Dudes was shedding blocks faster. So that was pretty much the game speed of it all, just understanding that. And, once you get that down, it'll be pretty smooth.
It shakes out a little bit better.
Hey, that front seven, them big boys up front.
Joke,
nah, man.
We'll talk about that here in a minute. A lot of people don't know this. You almost had a career-ending injury at 21, correct? Back in 21.
19. No, that was...
Or was it 20?
No, that might have been 19. I think that was my freshman year.
Really?
That it actually happened in college, but I was going through it in high school a couple times. But you can get your helmet back, keep playing. I'm trying to do some things. I'm trying to make it out. Give me my helmet. But yeah, I think that was 19, my freshman year. Yeah.
Talk a little bit about that journey and just kind of getting back into, just playing ball again. How was that? Like, what was that experience like for you?
Just experiencing in high school. Now, the first time it happened, it was like really, really scary because, you don't know. Every time it happened, granted, it's scary, you know. But in college, it was like, I don't know. kind of learning how to, like I said, things were quicker. It's quicker than high school. It's quicker in college. So actually playing with great technique, actually knowing what you're doing out there. Because it happened on kickoff return. And, I was on the front line. I wasn't the front line. I was like the second line, the back half. And, I'm not knowing too much what's going on. He kicked it out the back of the end zone. And, we're not going to return it or nothing. And I ain't paying no attention to that. Stood in the way and got ran over. And, rough.
Rough.
Yeah,
it's
rough.
crazy.
But ever since then, I'm smooth sailing.
Yeah,
man.
It gets taken away from you like that. In 21, I was going through with my foot, and it just kind of opens your eyes to like just how blessed you are to play the game. Because in a second, it's it could be taken away from you.
I just thought about something. You was talking about my ACL.
I was talking about your neck.
Oh yeah, that was 19. The ACL was 2022. No,
really?
21.
21.
Yeah, 21.
Man,
that was rough. Let me tell you how this happened. That was the year we had Bailey, and first game of the season, we up. Bailey everybody was scoring, everybody was getting the ball, and I was done. Fourth quarter, I'm on the bench chilling, and Josh, you want to score? I'm like, yeah, I want to score. What you about to call? He called it. He told me what he was about to call. I was like, yeah, I'm going in. We was like on the 6 maybe.
Yeah,
a little flat. Touchdown, non-contact.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. I caught it, started backpedaling, couldn't stop. I was like, oh no, come get me. I can't do field goal. But that right there that was the first time I actually didn't play football since playing football, from Pee Wee, Parks and Rec, middle school, high school. I was always playing. Every season I'm playing, and then boom, that happened.
It's gone.
It's gone. And it's kind of like, man, what do you do?
What am I gonna do now?
What you do? It's like your first time that was like my first time being hurt for real. They actually couldn't do nothing, and then they got you in a brace, your legs straight. It make your day-to-day life hard.
Can't walk.
Yeah, it's the little things. Yeah, man, it's the little things that you don't realize.
Point.
Like
that is a really good point. Like you take walking for granted when you can't do it.
Comfortably for granted. Like you got to sleep with your legs straight for how many other weeks? That stuff, man. But yeah, I got to actually sit down and watch football from a fan perspective. Sitting on the sidelines, you look at it, you be like, it really ain't that bad. Like the game ain't that fast.
Yeah.
Like, all you gotta do is slow down a little bit. You see some stuff, you be like, oh, there's the hole.
Yeah.
Oh, that's how you do that. Oh, I would have done it like this or like that.
Yeah.
You just sit back and watch, and you can learn from it. If you're in the right state of mind, you can actually learn. So when you come back, you can apply the things that you remember from watching to the game. Now, granted, once you put that helmet back on and you go back out there,
completely different story.
It ain't that slow. It ain't that slow. But yeah, it was an experience, man. I learned a lot from that. Just not to take nothing for granted. Because it can be gone.
It does teach you a lot about like going through rehab and stuff. Like, you gotta you gotta wake up every day and like get yourself in that right mindset.
Oh yeah, and there's some things I had to do in rehab, man. You gotta have the mindset to want to get better. And just to want to, this gonna help me in the end, no matter how much it hurt. Because boy, some of that stuff had hurt. But, I knew I had a goal in mind. I knew what I wanted to do, and I didn't like being
away from it. Yeah, I feel that.
Because you're like helpless.
Yeah.
Like you stand on the sideline, the play come to you, you on a crutch, you can't move out the way quick enough. Hey, Josh, get back. Well, I can't see behind everybody. Like, I don't know what's going on. I want to be up there, man. Some dudes that came to that sideline so quick one time, I couldn't move, man. I was like, oh, it is real. Like, you be watching, you be like, why they didn't get out the way? I'm trying. It's harder. It's harder than what it looks like.
Backpedaling
on a crutch, and you got one leg, man.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. You're right down the road. You're from Sumter, South Carolina, born and raised. Yep. Being able to come to South Carolina, University of South Carolina, and be a part of 2 great years. What has that meant to you just to be back home, back in your home state, and just getting the opportunity that you've had?
Yeah, it meant a lot, man. Shout out to Kane Street. I'm from Kane Street originally. I was raised in Kane Street. That's where I got my country roots from.
There we go.
Yeah, then went to K-Town, man. Shout out. And then we moved to Sumter. But it meant a lot because, I was always a Carolina fan. I like watching Carolina football. Like, before I was the receiver, and all the athlete things I was doing, I was playing running back and, park and rec. And I like Marshawn Lattimore. Like, that was my guy. Like, I loved the way he ran. And it was Gamecocks, USC. And it was like, I would want to play there if I could play there, if I get the opportunity to play there. Now, I wouldn't say we was a big sports family, but my dad and my mom played sports, but we were more so, workers. Like, we go to work, we play sports in the summertime, we play sports in school just to keep you active, to keep you doing something. You didn't know that, hey, I can actually do something with this. Like, I can actually go to school for this. And, once I started receiving offers, I got offered I can go to school, play ball. Now, I didn't know. It
changes everything.
Yeah, I didn't know nothing about the process or none of that. Now, I just know you go to school, you play football, and you do what you're supposed to do.
Yep.
And, as I got older, you started realizing the SEC this or this conference that, Lower 5, Group of 5, Power 5, and all that type of stuff. But I didn't go to many camps. Like, I wasn't one of the guys that just traveled all around everywhere and go to camps and stuff like that. That's just not, who I was and how I grew up just doing things. We hunt, fish, work, play football.
There you go.
Camped on the line. Well, I might go hunt versus going to a camp. But the camps I did go to Carolina and Clemson camps. I stayed in state with it because I wanted to be in state. And, got recruited, never got offered. And then that was the thing with me. I got a lot of offers without going to camps. It was just based off of film and things like that. And I started going to camps and I started to realize the politics side of football early on. It's kind of like you go to the camps. Not all camps. I'm not saying all camps is like this. It's just my experiences. I can only speak from my experiences. But, you can see some things and it's like, recruit, looking at them. This guy, he over here, sock shades, really not doing too much, just getting a tour of everything. Everybody's talking to him, and all the coaches, he getting all the love and stuff like that. But you out here busting, trying to get an offer and things like that. And it's kind of like, oh, camps make money. You make money from camp and all that type of stuff that go on with that. Now, granted, it's still an opportunity to go out there and expose yourself, to put your work on display for the people that might have not known you, or like me, you put together your own huddle highlight films, trying to get offers and get that stuff pushed out. So it's a great way to expose yourself and get that out there. But once I started getting those offers from just tape, I was like,
what's the point?
Carolina ain't offering me. Clemson ain't offering me. Man, I done went over here. I went there like consistently. A couple times I've been, and it was this how Western came about. Western was one of the first people. Coach White, I say it all the time. Coach White was at Western Kentucky then. Shout out Clay White. He actually was my recruiter. So,
oh wow!
Yeah. So he actually came to my house and recruited me, and we had conversations and stuff like that. And at the time, Western was putting tight ends in the league, and I was in high school. I was playing my senior year. I was playing receiver, quarterback, safety. Just because of some things trying to help the team win. So they stuck with me through all that. And, Coach White, he still believed in me and all that good stuff. And then they had coaching change. Coach Helton was there. He actually came down all the way from up there. He actually came down, did an in-home visit with me. So that type of stuff won me over. It was a people type thing. I like these people. These people, they've been with me when nobody was with me, per se. And, and I wanted, at the time, some things happened. I was young. And I said, I wanted to get out of South Carolina. I wanted to go as far away as I can go and still be productive, And then I took the trip to Bowling Green, and I was like, I like this little town. It's quiet. It's cold. A little cold, but when it get cold,
it does get cold out there, don't it?
It gets cold now, but it was quiet. It was nice. It was not a big city. It was not a too much of a low city. I was like, I can see myself out here. Ain't too much other stuff I can get into besides ball. And, I went up there just because off of the resume of putting guys in the league, and I was like, man, I could do it. That's how I went up there.
That's awesome. You've been a part of a bunch of great moments here, big wins. What's been your favorite one so far? It could be like stadium, game, experience. Like what's been like the best moment here so far?
I got a couple of them, honestly.
All right.
But I don't know, the best, if I had to rank them, the best, I would say this year, to be the best moment. Like how Coach Beamer be like, y'all might have heard him say it in the interviews or the clips or whatever, when he be talking to this is why y'all came back. Y'all came back for moments like this and games like this. And he absolutely right, And that was the best thing about this year, how we started off versus how we finished. And, I knew it could be something after the first couple games, first couple camps, because the camaraderie was there all year. And you know what I'm saying? That was a big thing too. It was like we was family for real this year. And it was kind of like, that's why we did it. That's why we came back. So that was probably one of the best the best feeling is going 9-3.
Yeah.
know? Not sitting at home this time of year.
100%. Like at this time last year, like we were all, I think we had like lifts or something for a couple days.
And that was it.
And
I was hunting every weekend.
We were gone. Like, and it was like, man, and you're watching ball, you know, and teams playing. You're like, man, like.
Yeah, and coming from Western, when I was there, we was in a bowl game every year I was there.
Yeah.
So that was my first time 4 or 5 years not doing nothing in.
All month.
You know, I was like, oh, man. You know, the first couple of days, granted, we all human. I'm going to admit it. First couple of days, I'm like, oh, man, this is nice. Yeah. But then after that, you be like, man, I want to play football.
We should be playing ball right now.
Yeah, like I want to play football. This sucks. Like I want to go play football. Yeah. And this year, actually having the chance and the opportunity to go play football, man, is great. Yeah. And you hear it all the time, like from older guys, from former players and stuff like that, like how they always wish they could still be playing, or how I wish I could still have another game, or cherish these moments. You don't know how quick they go and stuff like that. And as you get a little older, you realize they
go quick.
Yeah.
Like this season has been, and it's felt like this like pretty much every season, but it's like, you know, you start in January.
You really start in
December. Then it goes, you got winter camp, spring ball, summer camp, like fall camp.
Yeah.
And it's like, man, this is never going to end. And then it's like, we get here and it's like, man.
I got a couple more in me.
I got it, right?
You know, I got a couple more in me. Yeah.
Dude, you, I said it before, you're Mr. Do-It-All. Playing tight end in the SEC is hard.
It's tough.
It's tough. And just, you got to handle pass protection, runs, routes. You got to know a lot of stuff in the offense. You're like pretty much like right underneath the quarterback.
Yeah, you're next under.
How do you kind of prepare for all that stuff and just get yourself ready to perform and have success on Saturday?
I stole this from D-Lo. At first, I was like, you know, it's just an old cliche. And, you know, old coaches talk.
Yeah.
But, you know, if you really, when you sit down, quiet space, and you think about it, when you got some time to yourself, you know what you say. Practice execution become game day reality. And if you can grasp that concept, and apply game day to practice, that's how you get ready for it. Mm-hmm. You really get your mental reps. You really pay attention to everything that's going on. If you got a question, ask it. Because you know me. You know how I am. Like, I'm gonna ask, like, it's how you want it. Now we could do it like this or we could do it like that. Like, how you really want it. And that's how I prepare for things like that. That and reps. Like, you got to get your reps. Now, granted, they can't prepare you for every look. That's where stuff on watching film and stuff like that come on your own. That's what that help. They can't prepare you for every look. But if you know the basics, the fundamentals, and you kind of know what the line doing and who got who, you can make it work.
You make it right.
You can make it work.
Yeah.
But you still got to know, because they can do some stuff over there that you ain't ready for. I'm trying to tell you. Yeah.
That's like I always think about the game last year at A&M.
Man.
I forget what play it was, but it was something. They did some crazy stuff, brought somebody off the edge, and we got lost in like protection or something. And that was when I kind of realized, I was like, dude, these guys have so much on their plate right now.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Talk about you mentioned it a minute ago, your relationship with D-Lo.
Man.
This is like some of the funniest, like, y'all have had some of the funniest interactions that, like, in the past 2 years, like, that I've been here.
It's love-hate. More so love than hate, bro. I had to get used to D-Lo, man. You know, just that league experience and just the type of person he was. Because, you know, Southern hospitality, you know, mannerism and all that. Not D-Lo got manners, he got Southern hospitality and all that. But it's just, if y'all play football and you're in the football world and in the coach's world and stuff like that, you know, them mic'd up moments and that, it don't really show everything that go on. You know, just the every day-to-day conversations. You know, it's kind of loose and very family-like. Like, it's really like, I can say this to you, but I still love you.
Right.
Like, he used to say, I'm coaching the player. What do you say? I'm coaching the player, not the person.
Yep.
You know, and if you can grasp that one, that's a hard one to grasp. I'm coaching the player, not the person, then you'll be all right. Mm-hmm. But sometimes you can't take it personal with him.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, he'll have his little moments or whatever. We all do. But, you know, you got to know where it's coming from. He'll tell you in a minute, I'll make somebody mad to have a good practice. And that's what he used to try to do to me. Now, did it work or not? I don't know. You got to ask him. Yeah, that's my dog, though. We cool, man.
Shout out to D-Lo, man. He just got that job at App State. He's
I tell him hold it down.
Yeah.
Go hold it down.
Hold it down.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's a dog, man. Another coaching change when Jody Wright left for Murray State. Mm-hmm. Bring Sean Elliott in, a guy that's coached here. He's played a lot of ball, coached a lot of ball. What has it been like just learning from him and, like, just him being your coach?
Man, Coach Elliott. Shout out to Elliott, man. He's one of the purest coaches I've came across in college football. Like I say, round coaching, been in sports, an old school coach. He ain't all the way old school, but he still got some of that old school in him, man. Yeah. But he's just a very knowledgeable guy. Coming, you know, he had the title run game coordinator or whatever. So, you know, he was the offensive line coach, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So that was his thing. So we would be in there. We would be watching tape, you know, because we still got Yuri in there too.
Yep.
Shout out to Yuri, that's my guy. So me and Yuri sit side by side with each other. So like, Coach Elliott over there talking about the run game and IDing and points and 3 techs and fronts and eyes and shades. I'm talking about from this end to that end.
Yep.
The 6, the 9, the 7, the 2-eye, the shade, the G.
Talking about all kinds of gap schemes and stuff.
Now, this all the stuff, this just run game. This ain't even run game. They ain't a pass pro. This just IDing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he was big on that. Know what you got. Look at the front. Look at him. Look at this. Look at that. And I'll be like, you see, I'm talking about the safety of the nickel or something for some other stuff. I hear him too, but you're on this route right here. If he gonna be right there, you think he gonna be over here somewhere? Because Coach Elliott, he over there, he gone right now. He'll be back. Give him a little quick second.
Yeah,
and
he'll circle back around.
Yeah, he'll be back. But that's the biggest thing I got from him. Just learning that side of playing tight end. Because like you said, you got the run game, you got the pass game. And with that, short set, drag set. What you think? You see a man right here and a man right there. What are you gonna do? One's got contained. One's got to go this way, that way. Something's coming. So it's kind of like all these things going off in your head when it's Saturday, and you know what I'm saying. You can actually that practice you was doing, all that stuff you hearing throughout the week, then in your ear, and you go out there on Saturday. It's like ding, 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 ding.
You fall back on it.
Yeah, here it go. This
it's like it's like he's talking in your ear. It's like, oh, here it is.
Oh, here go the short set. Here go the short set. Short set. I got it. Matter of fact, I picked up a twist one game. I pointed straight at the sideline. I was like, you saw that? You saw that? I went to the sideline. I was like, Elliot, you saw me pick that up? He was like, yeah, good job. I tried to tell you.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I seen it.
My favorite Coach Elliott moment, I think it was spring ball, or it might have been sometime over the summer. I don't really remember. But we're doing like 7-on-7 or something. And everybody's like, man, where's Elliott at? Where's he at? And then he's over there watching like one-on-one pass pro with the offensive line. And we're like, dude, that's the guy right there. That's what he's passionate about.
That's my dude. It's so funny. That's my dude. He's so genuine, dog.
Yeah.
Like, talk to him about anything. Have conversations about anything. He'll talk to you about his life, your life experiences, marriage, boyfriend, girlfriend, nightlife.
Whatever it is, he's been through it.
Absolutely. And the man know about everybody.
Yeah, he really does, though.
The man know about everybody. You know Sean Elliott? I was like, yeah, that's my coach. How is he? I did this with him back in the day. Oh, I know Coach Elliott. I'd be like, oh, yeah. Yeah, he was a good dude. Tell him I asked my Coach Elliott, you know, so-and-so I met. Who? So-and-so, he said he knew you from something. Oh, yeah, I know him. He's a good dude, man. I'm like, man, who don't you know?
Yeah, right.
Like, man, know a lot of people.
He does. Damn near the mayor. Could be the mayor.
Man, I told him, we was in there the other day, we were saying something. He was like, I'm telling y'all, man, these South Carolina fans, they love you. They'll take care of you, you know, the whole spiel. I said, I know the man I need to know already. Yeah. And I don't think he caught on to who I was talking about, but buddy, I know you. We good.
You get out of anything, you know him.
Man, I don't know what he been doing around here, but that guy's pretty much a legend.
Yeah, he is, 100%. Another legend, Ryan Juracek. You just gave him a little shout out. Talk about y'all's relationship and just how he's kind of helped you become the player that you are.
That's like big brother, little brother right there.
Yeah.
Like he's the big brother, I'm the little brother, the bigger little brother. And, I respect him, man. The guy played at Marshall, made it to the league, played in the league, very knowledgeable of the game. That's why I sit right beside him.
Yeah.
Me and him, I could tap on him, man. Hey, because we got Coach Elliott now. Even with back when we had Jody, it used to be Trey Knox, Yuri, and me. So Trey and Yuri,
I remember the unit meetings. Y'all boys sit up there.
Yeah. And we talking about what's going on just because he know what he's talking about. Why not use him while he's here? You know what I'm saying? So I just try to soak up everything for him. He was more of my, I wouldn't say my, but our routes, scheme, full concept type of guy. You know? Hey, I got this. But why I got to do it like this? Oh, because you got this coming on the backside. Why I got to do it like this? Pull him for that.
Right.
Now, you got to go now, because if you go, it's supposed to be coming right here. All right. Reset. What are you doing? Restep your sim. Attack his leverage. Do it like this. Just run. What are you doing, bro? Like, man, Yuri, I got you. Anything. And he was always, shout out to Yuri, man. He'll pull me to the side and let me know what's going on for the day. Hey, you making it. He used to get on me. I don't know if he used to do it too. I think he got that from D-Lo. He used to make me mad too. Some of the stuff just to get me to practice a little bit. I reckon so. He used to say a little slick stuff, but
him and Trey, they would do the same thing to Trey.
Yeah, man. And when he left, I think I told Trey, if I didn't tell you, I know what you mean, bro. I know what you mean, dog.
That's so funny.
I was that guy. I was that guy.
Oh man. We talked about it a little bit. It's a long season. The practices are hard, as you know. How do you keep your body just in check, ready to go for Saturdays? Like, what are some things that you do to just make sure that when Saturday comes, because I mean, you know how Tuesday practices
you gotta have a routine. Now.
You gotta have a routine.
You gotta have a routine. Now, I always tell a story for everything. My bad. I'm sorry. I like to tell a little story.
No, you're good, dude.
But when I was younger, when I was a freshman, sophomore, I could just pop up and go.
100%.
Straight out the bed, go to lift.
No stretch, nothing.
Talk trash to all the seniors and all the old guys, all this and that. Josh, you'll see one day you're going to be young for long. Boy, I went from popping up to I need about an hour to get ready now. So it's kind of like you really got to take care of your body. See, me, I had a routine. You know, Mondays, off days. My off days are my off days. I do a little something, but I'm not going to do too much.
Right.
Coach, I'm off my feet. I'm not doing nothing. You ain't got to worry about me.
Yeah.
I'm off my feet. Tuesday is hard practice, good contrast, cold tub, hot tub. I used to do the boots, don't really do the boots no more. I get a massage on Tuesday, and if I need to get needling or anything like that, I'll do that Tuesday, big day, try to get fresh for Wednesday. Wednesday come around, no massage, try to keep it light.
Yep.
If I need anything, I go in treatment, talk to Clint, Josh, Jared, Kelsey, anybody, let them know what's going on. You really got to listen to your body for real. Yeah. You got to eat, you got to sleep, you got to hydrate. And, if you do that, you listen to your body and you actually pay attention to the things it needs, you'll figure out what works for you to get through the week and be ready for Saturday.
100%.
Because I don't try to do too much. I don't try to take all the pain away, and I don't try to feel too good. I try to leave a little bit in it. Yeah. I feel like that's the growth. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's the growth. I can't take it all out. So, you can
take a little bit, though.
Yeah, but I'm not going to take it all out because I feel like I need that, just a little bit. But you just got to take care of your body, stay in treatment, whatever you need. Don't look at it as a bad thing. Don't be in the treatment room all the time, though. That's not the best place to be. Your best ability is your availability. So I try not to be in there a lot, but I'm going to take care of my body being an older guy now. So, eat, sleep, hydrate. Listen to your body.
Listen to your body.
And go to treatment. If you gotta be in there for hours at a time, be in there for hours at a time. Yeah. Man. Take care of your body.
I remember that's how camp was for me. Just like obviously running around a lot more, playing receiver. I'd spend and I'd always go in there and shout out to our training staff, Josh, absolutely. Kelsey, Clint, Jared, all those guys in there. They take such good care. I mean, we've got 1,000 different modalities.
That's a room right there itself, man. Shout out, starting with Clint. Me and Clint, we got a good relationship, man. We be joking. I be joking. I be giving all of them a hard time, but it's all love at the end of the day. If I didn't, then something ain't right. Yeah. But they'll get you right in there. You just got to talk to them.
Yeah. They take good care of us, so that's for sure.
Yeah, you just gotta talk to them and let them know what's going on.
They make sure you're good for Saturday.
Yeah.
You know that.
Be serious when you're serious, but when you're joking. But when something really going on, just let them know, and they'll take care of you. Don't be playing around with it. Like if something really wrong now, go tell them.
You better get it taken care of.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
They'll get you right for Saturday for sure.
100%, especially on Saturday. Now.
For sure. Absolutely.
Y'all have had a great tight end room, the past 2 years. Obviously, Trey last year, the guys in there this year. Talk about just like the closeness of that room and, just how great that has been, not only for you, but just, as a unit, just what that's been like.
Not saying we had a bad room last year because we was all close in there. Mm-hmm. We was all pretty cool, but when Coach Wright left and we got Coach Elliott and then Trey left and then I became the old guy. Mm-hmm. I was already the old guy, but I was really the old guy now.
Yeah, now you're really the old head.
When Coach Elliott came, the first day he showed up was when we went to Fort Jackson, and we had to do that.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's right.
So the first time I'm seeing him, and we all seen him. This Joe got there in blue jeans, nice polo shirt, boots, and he going through this obstacle course with us, getting muddy. So I'm like, oh man, we got a crazy guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, look at him. I'm talking about he ain't playing. He's in there.
Yeah,
like, he getting dirty with it.
I think because that video came out, but I don't think
that was his first day.
I don't think anybody knows that was like he literally walked in the building that day.
Got on the bus.
We drove to Fort Jackson, and then. Next thing you know, he's like crawling through the mud.
I don't think he did his introduction to nothing yet.
No,
Yeah. He out there meeting people for the first time. Coach Elliott, you doing it? Yeah, I'm doing it. Yeah, I'm going. Yeah, let's go. I'm like, oh, man. But yeah, when he came, he took us out on his boat. We went to Lake Murray. Mm-hmm. And when he did that, I was like, oh, we got something special right here.
Yeah.
Just the guys on the boat chilling, having a good time. I was like, yeah, we got something special here. And then we started going out every Thursday.
Yep.
That's just something.
Tight end.
Yeah. That was something Lucas was very big on.
Oh, yeah.
Where we going? We going out this week? Where we going, Lucas? It don't matter.
Yeah,
I'm like, bro.
He's the biggest. No, dude, he's the biggest down guy, though. I love
he's down.
Lucas is awesome, dude.
He down. You just got to find somewhere.
Yeah. As long as you find somewhere, like, hey, man, we're going here. Down.
He'll be there. Yeah, man. We really bonded over that. And, I don't know. The energy Coach Elliott brought and just all of us being in there for the second year together, I guess I kind of seen but I kind of seen the guys actually be themselves.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? From being freshmen to now sophomores, I would look around, I'd be like, I'm the old guy. And I'm like, dang, I see how coaches and stuff feel. I'm actually watching y'all grow up.
Yeah.
Like, y'all didn't say nothing last year. Now y'all in here cracking.
Personalities coming out a little
y'all
bit.
in here cracking all the jokes this year. Like, what's going on? But that was the cool thing about it, man. Those guys had my back through it all, man.
Yeah.
Saturdays, even at practice, man, you would think I was a celebrity or something. Just the way they would interact with me. They always, Josh, what you need? Josh, you good? Josh, drink some water. I don't want none of that water. Drink some water. You need some water. I'm like, all right, give me the water. I get the water. Breakfast, dinner. You need something, Jay? You good?
Yeah.
Josh, you good? Game day. Jay, you good? Jay, you good? You straight? I'm like, man, y'all ask me this one more time, we're going to have a problem. But nah, it's just, they always had my back, man. Even one game I can't remember what happened. Connor, he like, you all right, dude? You all right? You all right, dude? Take it back out there. You all right? You good? Stop thinking about it. I'm like, man, Connor, I'm trying not to think about it. But God, dog, you're good. We need you. Come on, we're good. So, yeah, I had.
Come on, dude.
Yeah. Come on, dude. But, yeah, that was him. Shout out to the guys.
Oh,
man.
dude. That room, y'all's room is awesome now.
Yeah, man.
Y'all got some good dudes in there.
Absolutely.
As a vet, though, what's it been like kind of taking guys like Mike Smith and some of the guys that are playing a lot more snaps, this year, kind of taking them under your wing and kind of showing them the ropes. What's that been like for you just as a leader?
Like, me, Luke, I don't really talk a lot in big crowds. I don't too much got something to say all the time.
Yeah.
But if you come talk to me, we can have a sideline conversation, conversation on the sideline or in flex or whenever you catch me, I'll talk to you. I'm just not going to be talking just to talk. Yeah, so with Mike, we was in the meeting room one time, man. I'll just tell you, just the personalities in there, just because who I am. Like, if you get me in a good mood and I'm, you probably going to see the good side of Josh. I got a whole lot of personalities, good character, So we was in there one day. He was like, Josh, what are you thinking sometimes? Like, you the smartest, dumbest guy I know. I'm like, man, Coach, if you look at it, talking about these looks and stuff again, I'm like, Coach, I thought this was going to happen because of this and this and that.
Yeah.
Well, don't think, just let it happen. You know, and Mike was like, Josh, I don't think you're dumb. Like, appreciate you, Mike.
Appreciate it, Mike.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying, right? Yeah, I see what you're saying. But with Mike, man, like with Mike and Mo, just telling them my thoughts and everything I've learned over the years.
Yeah.
Like, you don't really got to run it like that. Just run it like this and you'll get open. Yeah. Like when you go to do this block, you know, because coaches talk, everybody got their own ways of doing it. You got to take coaching and make it apply for you. You know, so Coach Elliott will say something, I just break it down in player language. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
I feel that.
He confusing you. Don't do it like that. I used to get confused doing it like that too. Just do it like this and you'll get the same result. You know, Mike, when you see this look, just do it like that. It might work. Try it. You know, we're in practice right now. This what practice.
That's what it's for.
Mike, this what practice for. You know, like Trey, like how I told you, I'm that guy now. So I used to do all this stuff, and I used to, you know what I'm saying, get the bad end of the stick. But I was doing some of that things just to show the guys like it's okay to mess up. Yeah, it's okay if you do something wrong. If you do it, just do it wide open. 100%. Like do it convictedly. Yeah, like just. Why you did it, Coach? I thought I was dead. Right. That's why I did it like that. They can correct that. They can work with that. Don't go out there doing it too many times now. But
then you'll start losing credibility.
Yeah. That's what I was doing with Mike. He was like, "Oh, Josh, I see. I got you. I know what you mean." Yeah. Like, I don't try to do too much because I like to let the player be the player. Let him be his own player and figure it out on his own. But if I can help you, I can help you. Right. And so just to see him get the love he got, you know, played the snaps he played, man, the guy deserved it flying around. We used to watch tape. I'm like, yeah, you can tell Mike young. Everywhere the ball at Mike's at.
That's right.
I was over here. I'm like, Mike, I'll be saying, Mike, how you get way up there? You watch it from the sideline. He hauling over there. I was like, yeah, boy, you got it.
That's that young spirit and young legs.
Pop up and go. But I've been telling him, Mike, you're gonna have to take care of your body, man.
Oh yeah,
you're gonna have to take care of your body, bro. There's some big dudes up there. Now I'm trying to tell you, when you get to do it, there's some big guys. Now just play smart, do it the right way, and you'll be all right. Yeah. That's awesome, man. Talk, Mike. Go out there. If you don't know, ask somebody.
Please ask somebody.
Mike, you see what I do, Mike? I turn around and I ask Lenore. You better ask somebody. Yeah, man. Shoot.
My favorite, this is off topic. My favorite is Lenoris. Like, somebody will turn around to ask him something, and he'll be like, yeah. And it won't apply to, like you say you'll ask him about something, and he'll just say yes. And you're like, no, I need more than that.
Yeah, like I'm looking at the play clock.
I think it is so funny.
Yeah, and that's man. Shout out to Lenoris, man. I used to look that day. We'll have our little conversation. Yeah. The damn that mouthpiece hanging out his mouth and stuff. I was like, Lenore.
It happened in the Clemson. I think we ran like Bear Grizz or something. And I remember you turned around and I could see him hit the little nod.
Because you know our play calls get a little lengthy and you know one word might change the whole play. Yeah. So sometimes he'll be like, Josh. I'm like, what? Is it this? I'm like, nah. He like, all right, okay. And then next thing you know, a couple plays later, I'm like, hey, Lenore, hey, is it this? He like, nah, it's not this. I'm like, all right, okay, I got you.
That's so funny.
Yeah, you got to know, man. You better ask. I mean, one time I had a motion, right? And we kind of got out kind of late.
Boat, float.
You know what I'm saying? So we run out there. I'm looking at the play clock. It was like 11. Yeah. We still ain't get set yet. I still got a motion. So I'm running past Lenore. I'm like, Lenore, snap it. I ain't get set yet, but I'm looking at the clock. That's 5, 4. I'm like, snap it. Snapped it. I'm like, we good.
Oh, my gosh. Dude, it's so funny just hearing, like, obviously, like, we know about it, but just hearing it, like, oh yeah, it's so funny.
Yeah, man, it's the little conversation happens so quick, but it'd be so meaningful.
It'd be effective though.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Outside of ball, you talked a little bit about it, hunting, fishing, being outdoors. What are some of the things that you like to do just to get away from everything for a little while? Like, if you had to pick just like one or two things, what are you going to do?
I'm telling you, I'm lazy, man. I'm a lazy dude. When it's time to be lazy, I'm gonna be lazy. Absolutely. I don't know why, but just maybe because I didn't grow up, taking trips, going places, and doing all this type of stuff. And then I don't like to go nowhere for real because I gotta go somewhere. Then I gotta pay tourist price. Then I gotta do all this and do all that. Then I might go and I don't want to come back home. Then I gotta come back home. Now I'm back to reality.
Yeah,
now,
the reality sets
I might
in.
hate my life for a couple of days or something like that. And then people be like, "That's why you vacation. That's why you go." And I'm like, "Nah, that ain't why I want to go."
Yeah.
If I want to go, I ain't want to come back.
Not coming back for a
until
while.
I'm ready to come back. You know what I'm saying? So what I'll do, man, long as if I can be with my family, I'll be with my family, my brothers and my sisters, my close family, the people I grew up with, and I can just sit at home. I'll sit on the porch. I'll sit under the tree, and a couple of adult beverages.
Yeah.
And I'll just sit out there and I'll be cool. Grill some food, whatever come up. But I'm at the house. I'm not doing nothing. Ain't nobody bothering me or nothing. I'll be at the house somewhere. Sitting under a tree or sitting somewhere cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hunting, I'm fishing somewhere.
Yeah.
Other than that, I ain't doing too much.
I know you saw the video of X talking about eating raccoon.
Yeah,
are you on that same wave?
I ain't know
or
why
like
X did that. X funny, bro. X funny for that one, though. I said, why he went on there and telling folks he about to eat some coon. I said, man. But we ain't have no coon for Thanksgiving. I grew up when we used to coon hunt, we used to skin them and eat them every now and then and sell a couple. But my mama, she don't too much cook the coon like that. But if we did get one and we asked her to cook it, she'll cook one for us. But yeah, deer, squirrel, rabbit, coon.
There you go.
I know some fellas that eat some of everything, man. And I had goat. I had all types of stuff, man.
Everything under the sun, probably.
I wouldn't say everything under the sun, but close to it. Not me personally, but I know some guys that eat about anything, man. In that country, man, they done tried it.
It gets wild out there.
Yeah, they done tried it, man. They done tried it.
That's so funny. We got the bowl game coming up. Lots of excitement around, the program and just the team itself. What's something that you're looking forward to going down to Orlando and just being around, the Disney World and all that good stuff around there?
Let me think. I ain't never been to Orlando. So,
I hadn't either.
So going to Orlando for one.
Yeah.
Pretty excited about that.
Yeah.
For two, like I keep saying this, but being old, I'm gonna be from being old to being the young guy. But just seeing all the guys enjoying it.
Yeah.
Just seeing all the guys enjoying the trip, for the guys that's going bowling for the first time, actually getting that taste of what it is and what it's like. Because it's hard to get there.
Yeah, it is.
It's hard to go bowling. And actually going to a good bowl and, being with all the guys, I just want to see their reaction to that. And just, tell them, don't take advantage of it, man. It's hard to do.
Yeah.
And like they say, the best part of bowl games is winning the bowl game. So, of course, winning the bowl game. But seeing all the guys, I ain't never been to Disney World, Orlando, so... Or Disneyland, or is it
Orlando?
Disneyland?
Yeah, I saw that the other day too. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Disneyland, the LA.
Yeah.
So it's out west.
There we go.
Orlando is Disney World.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that.
Yeah.
That sounds right to me.
It's something like that. Elliott told me they got a whale out there.
Yeah, at SeaWorld, isn't it?
Yeah, I want to go see a whale. I ain't never seen a whale before. I'll tell you right now, I ain't getting on no cruise. I ain't going out there in the ocean. But if I go see a whale,
I don't think we're doing that. But you don't like the ocean?
Hell, no, I don't like the ocean. Boy, no. You see them big old ships?
Yeah, I like the tanker ships out in the middle of the ocean.
When you on land and you looking out there, they like yay big.
Yeah.
And when they get up close, they bigger than the building.
Yeah.
And you see how big I am compared to that boat? And you think I'm going out there? Dude. Man, I went swimming in Lake Murray with Coach Elliott out there in that lake. Now, Grant, I ain't swimming no lake like that for real. I'm pool, maybe a little small, little river, a little pond. If I can't swim to the edge, I'm not getting in there too much, but I can swim.
Yeah.
I thought I could swim. Then I got in that lake. I was like, this is a different type of swimming right here. Now, I don't know about this.
The lake, this is something that I like. It's funny is I didn't grow. Obviously, I grew up on the beach. Yeah. I never been to a lake before until we went to my grandparents in Hickory, North Carolina. They live on a lake, so we go down there and I get in the water and I'm like, why is it so thin? It's so thin, and because you go to the beach and it's like it's a different kind of water.
In that ocean.
Look, me and my brother will take paddle boards out, and my mom hates it. because we go like we take it. You like the ship you were talking about, like way out there. We go about that distance. So where you turn around, like the houses look about that small. And me and him will go out there and we'll come back and I know my mom's gonna watch this. She's gonna laugh because she knows exactly what I'm talking about. But we always we get the boards back up there and we start walking back up and she got that look on her face and you're like, oh man, I'm in trouble now. But yeah, Orlando will be fun.
That's what I'm saying. That lake versus that ocean. I can't swim in the lake. I know for sure I ain't gonna swim in that ocean. Man, you see how much water out there?
Oh yeah, there's a lot of water out there.
The world, what, 95% water? Who?
Something like that.
Me? No, I'm good. No, it's not like that on the boat.
I think
you get on the boat, you ain't gonna realize. Who ain't gonna realize? I'm gonna know I'm out here. What you mean? No,
I think the beach is like an hour or something from Orlando, though.
I went to the beach maybe a couple times in my life. The closest I got to that water was about shin deep, and they had to drag me out there. I ain't going out there, man. No. They got sharks and all. They got sharks and all out there, man. I'm not going out there.
Yeah, you see some crazy stuff out there. I
want to see a whale if I can see a whale though.
We'll hit SeaWorld or something.
Yeah, I want to see.
It's something out there.
I don't know how they got something big enough to keep a whale in, but hey,
it's probably one of them killer whales, isn't it?
I don't know what it is. I want to see a beluga or something. A big humpback. They got a humpback out there. I'll tip my hat. They got a big old humpback. I'll tip my hat out there.
You might have to go. You might have to go somewhere else to see that.
Yeah, I ain't going in that water though.
Oh man. Well, Josh, man, this has been awesome. Appreciate you coming on.
Yeah,
and
appreciate you for having me, man.
Let's go get number 10 in a couple weeks,
hold
man.
On. Before we leave, I got another announcement. I know I put out that last video I did about the rabbit hunting. I seen all the comments and everybody invited me. I appreciate it. Thank you. I haven't forgot about you guys. It's rough right now. We're in bowl season. I don't got too many days off. They got us on the weekends and during the week and stuff like that. And then another thing, all my dog hunters out there, y'all might feel me on this one. We had to put the dogs in preseason because we can't go out there. We got to get them warmed up. We can't go out there and they ain't stepping right. So we had to get them together first. Now we done got them together. So I'll be hitting y'all back. Now it's going to be tight. Bowl game 31st. We got the weekends and stuff like that. So I try to get up with all the hunts that I can. I appreciate everybody for inviting me though. I greatly appreciate it. I seen all the comments of the people inviting me and my family to come out. So I just want to say I appreciate that. And I've seen it. I'm going to get with some of you guys. I might not get with everybody because we got bowling and everything else. And but we get to it now.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff.